The Black Bulls are currently looking overpowered in the Clover Kingdom and are looking like the strongest magic squad existing in the Clover Kingdom. When we were introduced to the Black Bulls, everything said about them indicated that they were the weakest and the laziest magic squad existing in the Clover Kingdom. But getting further into the story, we've seen and understood that the Black Bulls are not to be underrated and they are not to be underestimated in any ways because they could compete with other magic squad. In this video, we discuss why I think the Black Bulls are currently looking so overpowered in the Black Clover story. After their 6-month training timescape, members who have been shown involved in battles are showing great improvements and making the Clover Kingdom look so overpowered. I do think now the strongest kingdom existing in the Black Clover universe is the Spade Kingdom, followed by the Clover Kingdom, followed by the Heart Kingdom, followed by the Spade Kingdom are the strongest kingdom due to the existence of devils in the Spade Kingdom. I do think the Spade Kingdom are the strongest country in the Black Clover universe. So, back to the Black Bulls. Before the timescape, the Black Bulls were introduced as people who didn't really care about what people thought about them. All they cared about was having fun and enjoying their time together as members. Each and every member of the Black Bulls had his or her preference. Each of them were unique in their own ways. And even though they were powerful, they didn't really care about power. So, I'm going to talk about them before the training timescape and them after the training timescape. We know the reason they are doing this is to protect and save Asta from the royal house. We know Asta is being suspected as the one who caused the attack on the Clover Kingdom. And the only way to free and clear Asta's name to show that he had nothing to do with this and that the devils were the one who caused this. The royal house believe devils do not exist and need proof. So that's what is happening in the story currently. Each and every member had to get strong enough to help prove the existence of these devils. You know the devils are very powerful mages who amp mages of other kingdoms to make them powerful than they were before. We've been introduced to the Dark Triad and we've seen how powerful they are in the Black Clover universe. So, let's talk about characters of the Black Bulls before the training arc. Before the training arc, the strongest person among the Black Bulls was their captain Yami. And we know Yami was not to be underrated. He could have been considered the strongest captain right after Julius. You know Julius was crazy powerful. Julius had time magic, and I have to make a video of Julius in the later chapters because Julius is not human. The ability to have all that mana, and the ability to use all that kind of magic type is just crazy to think about. He might be a devil, we don't know. He might be an angel, we don't know. He might be something that have not yet been introduced in the story yet. So I'll be dropping a video on Julius. Just think about this. The writer of the story had to turn Julius back into a kid in order for the next arc to happen. We know if Julius was in this arc, the devils stand no chance against any of the Black Clover members because that's against someone who uses time magic is just broken. No matter how powerful you are, time magic surpasses everything. So before the timescape, weaker members of the Black Bulls included Magna, Zora, Sakri, Gray, Gosh, Henry, Vanessa. Even though they were weak, they had special magic types which helped them in battles. We know Sacred had sealing magic which was very impressive and even aided the first Wizard King in his endeavors and helped the Wizard King create magic toys to help people who lacked magic and everything. So Sakri was thought to be underestimated before the training arc. Magna can be considered the lowest and the most weakest among the Black Bulls, but due to his will and fighting prowess, we know that he's not to be underestimated in the fight. And if he gets mad in the fight, he could literally get crazy around you. You know his rival was Lack, and Lack was not somebody you just mess with. Lack was a powerful opponent who always enjoyed fighting with other strong opponents. So Magna being his rival is just crazy to think about. So these are the weaker members of the Black Bulls I'm just discussing. We've discussed Secret, Magna, Zora, who used his As magic was just crazy. Think about Zora is very powerful. The ability to gather information. We know he's very technical. He always tries to prepare ahead. He considers that his way of fighting. His specialty is trap magic. We know what trap magic can do to you. Even though he uses as magic, trap magic seems to be the one he uses most of the time in battle. Analyzing and setting traps in battle makes Zora very powerful and makes him so interesting that you're not supposed to underestimate him in a fight. So the Black Bulls before the time skip are already looking so crazy overpowered. Tammy was able to defeat a captain. Let's think about it. The captain who was possessed by the elf. Tammy, there's low div him like, Tammy is a hybrid. You know that, if not, you know she is a dwarf and a human, so she's a hybrid, which gives her a lot of mana. You know her mana type is just crazy. Her magic type is just crazy. The ability to eat magic power and use it for one's own benefit is just crazy to think about. We don't know the level or the potential or the limit to her magic power. If she eats poison, is she gonna survive? If she eats something that is not good for her, is she gonna survive? We know she has the ability to eat other people's magic and use it for her own strength. That makes Jamie someone we should not underestimate in any way. Grey had transformation magic. Before the training arc, we all thought Grey was useless, but after the time skip, you've seen that she's considered akin by a dark triad, Dante. Grey is an arcane mate. We know that there's a lot of potential for her, even though she's shy and all. When she overcomes the limits on herself, I know she's gonna be very powerful in the story. Vanessa had the ability to change destiny, and this was before the time skip. The ability to change destiny, rewrite someone's destiny, preventing someone from dying. Vanessa was not to be underestimated in any way. Ghost and his moral magic was crazy to think about. We know how powerful he was, and the fetish he has with his little sister is that crazy to think about. Henry, who was in charge of their house and everything, has a very powerful magic type. And we know why he's not able to interact with the Black Bulls. We know if he gets closer to the Black Bulls, he will drain away their magic because he needs a lot of mana to survive. And his body is super weak. If he doesn't get plenty of magic to feed on, he might die. So I do think Harry is not to be underestimated. His power is crazy. Just imagine fighting someone with a lot of mana. The ability to take that person's mana and use as your own is just crazy to think about. You understand? One Piece Black Clover fans, you understand? One Piece fans are jealous right now. Black Clover fans, do you understand? Yeah. So, Asta, before the training arc was powerful, his anti-magic and his speed had improved. His ability to use Kai has improved. Everything about Asta was just great to think about. And now after the 6 month training arc, oh my god, he's looking so powerful and crazy. We've all seen what is happening with Asta and how powerful he has gotten. So, right after the time skip, a few of the Black Bull members have been involved in battles which have shown as their improvement. Members such as Lark, Asta, Yemi, Grey, Vanessa, Ghost, and Henry have all been involved in battles. So, I'll talk about these battles that they've been involved in and analyze why I think it's making them so overpowered. Lark is captain level, no doubt about that. His ability to use the rooms and use true lightning magic has put him above most of the magic knights of the Clover Kingdom. He is captain level now. We know he was able to defeat a dark disciple who used 50% devil mana, and we know how the dark disciple was was overpowered in its own right. His skin magic was crazy to think about, and the ability of his skin to adjust and adapt to any type of magic being used to attack him is just crazy. Lark's speed currently is just so ridiculous. He's moving faster than a dark disciple whose skin is able to react to any kind of magic. Let's consider that. Lark is captain level, no doubt about that. We've also been introduced to Asta and his advanced use of his anti-magic demon. Anti-magic devil. We know he's not able to use powerful attacks that he was not able to use before the training arc, but after the training arc, he's able to use all these powerful spells. He was able to fight with Dante, who was using 60% devil mana. Let's think about this: 60% devil mana. Black Clover greatness. Was able to use 60% devil mana. Asa was able to fight with this person and actually injure Dante of the Dark Triad. The Golden Dawns were almost wiped out by Xenon, but Asta and a few of the Black Bull members were able to take on Dante without any of their members losing their lives before their captain arrived. Yami, after the training like he's just looking ridiculous right now, Yami was able to injure Dante and we went, oh! Yami slashed Dante and it was like black food. And Dante was like, ha! We know most of the members of the Black Bulls, most of the members under Yami are now considered arcane stage mages. Dante himself said this. He said Vanessa is an arcane stage mate, Grace an arcane stage mate. Asta is the devil, has a devil within him, making him so powerful. Henry in the future could be considered arcane if he's able to overcome his illness and able to control his power. Let's think about it. He'll be one of the strongest members of the Black Bulls. So that's where I think the Black Bulls are looking so overpowered. Other squad members would have died in the encounter with Dante. What happened to the Golden Dawn would just be something little compared with what would have happened if they were to go up against Dante, because Dante is even crazier than Xenon. Xenon defeated William, defeated Xeno, defeated the members of the Golden Dawn, but Yami, Gray, Vanessa, Ghost, and Harry were able to hold Dante. I could say this, if all the Black Bulls were present, I don't think Dante is living there alive, because the Yami being there, Asta being there, Asta using his devil form, Yami using his advanced training, Lark using his true lightning magic, Tammy using his her dwarf magic, Noah using her water magic, Magna, Zora, Dante would not have survived that encounter. So the Black Bulls are currently the strongest squad in the Clover Kingdom, no doubt about that. Other squad could not compare with the Black Bulls, and I do think Yami is the strongest magic captain existing in the Clover Kingdom right now. We've not been introduced to Chemi yet, Noah, Magna, Zora, all these members. You've not seen how powerful they've gotten, but you could bet your life on it that they've gotten really powerful and you would win that bet, because Noah has the most mana in the Clover Kingdom right after Julius. And just think about that, having the level of mana as the Wither King is just crazy to think about. Chemi, I won't even talk about Chemi because I know everyone knows how powerful Chemi is. Zora with his trapping magic is just crazy to think about. Then Magna surpassing his limit after what happened in the flashback. It's gonna be amazing. So this is why I think the Black Bulls are looking overpowered in the story right now. So subscribe to my channel. I'm dropping a lot of Black Clover videos here. Black Clover greatness! Like my channel, subscribe, comment down below, and let's have a fun discussion. Who do you think? Do you think any of the Magic squads will compete against the Black Bulls? Comment down below and let me hear what you have to say. I'm out.